Lanta, my Lanta, my Lanta. Oh, I need to share that I am live because I will forget if I don't share. Oh, how are you guys doing? Let me know and say hi when you're coming in so I can say hello. You gotta say hi to me because I can't see when y'all come in. For some reason, I cannot see when you guys come in, and it's like the weirdest thing in the world, especially on Facebook over here. Um, say hi so I know. Let's see. Okay. Make sure I have my settings on, my comments on correctly. Okay. Hey everyone. Hi Cheaty. Hi Nicole. Hi Jennifer. Hi Lolly. Hi Misty Megan. No one over here on YouTube. I can't see. Is anyone commenting? Because I can't see it. I don't know if maybe people aren't commenting or I just can't see it for some reason. This is so weird. Let me see. Let me send my own hello. Hello, it's me. Vanessa, duh. Do I have my chat off? Someone on my Facebook side, say hi so I know it's working. There we go. Kathy's in here. I actually got some not horrible news about Mason, but like stressful news about Mason. Hi, Lisa. If you guys don't know who Mason is my 10-year-old son. He is going to be 11 on December 29th. I think you guys are just delayed maybe on the Facebook side. Hi, Monica. Hi, Gloria. That's my cat. Mason is okay. I was having a little bit of a moment today because oh, can you guys please make sure you like and thumbs up and share and all this kind of stuff. Um so Mason is he's okay, but a couple things happened today. Mason has really bad scoliosis in his back. You would never be able to tell, like just like looking at him. I have some pictures because people like to say that people use their kids and all kind of stuff. And I'm not using my kid. I'm venting as a mom. I'm venting. Okay, let me look real quick. So I have pictures of it. Okay, now um this isn't from today, but it's from December 1st of last year of 2021. So as you can see, I'll show you guys on the Facebook side first over here. There we go. It's clearing a little bit. This is Mason's spine. And as you can see, he has a 45 to 50 degree curvature in his spine. I'll show you guys over here too. All right, I have to turn it a little bit. Oh, so this is Mason's spine. And as you can see, it is in my phone. These are my pictures. Okay. So this is Mason's spine. And it is about, like I said, a 45 to 50 degree curvature in his spine. And Mason sleeps with a, hey Gonzo. Mason sleeps with a brace at night. He's been sleeping with a brace at night since he was probably about 6 years old. And I took him, come on, baby. I took him to the doctor today, to a spine specialist, and he outgrew the brace he was wearing, so he needed to get another brace. And they measured him today. They did the imaging like they always do, and they measured his curvature in his spine, and it's still at 40 to 50 degrees. And for as long as he's been wearing a brace, it just upsets me because, like, it's, let me put it out there, it's not getting worse yet. It's not getting worse, you know? But it's also not getting better. And I'm just, and he's not at the point where he needs surgery yet. Your your children grow the most when they are sleeping. So the point of him wearing the brace at night is to kind of try to help straighten him out, or try to help it not curve worse going and sleeping, right? It's not a matter of if he'll need surgery, it's just a matter of when. And I feel very thankful that it's not getting worse, but I'm still upset that it's not getting better, right? Because, like, as a mom, like, I want to fix it. You know what I mean? Like, as a mom, I don't want him to, like, suffer or anything like that. He doesn't really ever complain about pain too much in his back. He has been complaining a little bit about pain in his legs. Um, so the doctor, the spine specialist, wants to do an MRI on him that I have to schedule. I have to call them and schedule it tomorrow, um, because they didn't have the script in their office yet. So I have to call them tomorrow morning and schedule that. I have to schedule for my son to get the MRI and stuff. Um, that they're doing two different types of MRIs, and it's going to take about 2.5 hours. So they want to sedate him, and I just, I just hate that idea. You know, like, oh, I don't want to cry, but, like, I just kind of, like, hate that idea of, like, him being sedated and stuff. It's just, because it just makes you think, like, what if they sedate him and he doesn't ever wake up, and then it's just really hard to think about. But I mean, it's going to be very difficult for anybody to stay still for 2.5 hours, because they want to do two different scans. They want to do with contrast and without contrast. They want to really, really, really get imaging of the top of his spine all the way to the bottom of his spine, because the curvature is really bad. Um, what else? So I have to call and make an appointment for that. I have to call and make an appointment for him to go to the prosthetic doctor to get a new brace. I'd show you his brace, but he's trying to sleep in the one that we have for him. He grew so much over the summer, and I've had an appointment for him for almost 3 months. So I've waited a long time for the appointment. Um and then I have to make an appointment at the prosthetic doctor. And then after the prosthetic is being made, I have to make another appointment for when I pick up the prosthetic. And then I have to make another appointment for when I bring the prosthetic back to his spine doctor, his spine specialist, because he has to see a pediatric spine specialist, and surgeon, by the way, all together. So I have to make an appointment for that, for him to, once he gets the brace, they'll take imaging again of him in the brace and see how much correction it has. So it's just a lot. And I'm not complaining because it's not getting worse. So I'm very thankful that it's not getting worse. I'm just frustrated that I wish it was getting better. And then when stuff like this happens, I obviously do not mind whatsoever taking care of my child. My child means the whole entire world to me. but it just really pisses me off that his father gets to continue to be a deadbeat that doesn't pay his child support and lies about the income that he makes to avoid trying to pay child support that he's not paying anyway. And I do anything and everything for my son, and he hasn't seen our son since Christmas. Yeah, right, Pumpkin? Since Christmas. And it just pisses me off that he gets to continue to be a fucking deadbeat. That just had a kid like last week, I think. Just had another baby like last week. Because, you don't take care of the three you have, let's have another. um, and then I'm going to tell you about how pissed off I am, though, too. And then I found out that some little fucking girl punched Mason in his spine today when they were going from class to class. And he said that this girl is Mason is a sweet kid. And he said that this girl is very, very, very big and very, very, very tall. And she hits everybody in the class. And he said that they were walking to their second period class today from math over to the reading class. And she punched him right in the middle of his back. And again, he has a very, very, very big case of scoliosis in his back. It's not severe, but it's not mild either. A 45 to 50% curvature in your spine is not a fucking joke. And this little fucking punched him in his back. Now, as a mom, it's very hard for me. It's very hard for me not to go beat up that girl's mother. You know what I mean? Like, even though, I mean, it's not the mother's fault, but it just makes me think, like, how these kids are getting raised nowadays. Like, it's just really, really, really fucking ridiculous. And Mason was saying, he's like, my back has been hurting really bad ever since then. And I said, okay. And he's not bruised or anything like that, but like, and I asked him, I said, why didn't you say anything? He said, well, he goes, she hits everybody and the teachers like her for some reason. So I'm gonna go raise some fucking hell at that school tomorrow. I love his school. His school is absolutely wonderful. No one should be hitting children. No kids need to put their hands on other kids anyway. But like, when you hit my child in his spine, where he has like very, 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 very bad scoliosis in that spot, I'm gonna be pissed. I might raise a little hell tomorrow, right, Pumpkin? I might need some bail money. Okay, I might need some bail money. This could go sideways tomorrow, really bad. No, love me, Pumpkin. Pumpkin, can you come get me out of jail? Can you come get me out of jail? I'll smile in my mugshot, okay? All right. I don't want your hole in my face. Y'all, I'll smile in my mugshot when it comes to my kid. So it's just drives me like insane. So I was trying to try to think positive about it. Um, I mean, Mason isn't limited to where he can't be a normal kid. He can jump around, he can play, he can do all sorts of things, but he does kind of have to take it easy. Um, I He can't be really in any sort of like contact type of sport. He's not really into sports anyway. He's more into like science and engineering. Um, but I mean, he can do things, but like I don't know. It's just upsetting to me because like I said, he's been sleeping in a brace for his scoliosis since he was like probably 6. And it's it's been a long time, and I was just really hoping to see some sort of improvement, and he didn't have any improvement. So I'm just like, oh, man, like damn, I really wanted him to have some improvement. So I was really bummed that he didn't have any improvement. And then today, like hearing that, he had a girl like punch him really hard in his back. And Mason's not a wuss or anything like that, too. Like he's not going to like I've seen that kid get fucking hurt. And I'm not one of those parents that do the oh, and freak out. I would always be like, okay, are you okay? You're good? You're good? Okay, good. So he's a tough kid. I've seen him, man, that poor kid slammed his head almost on the corner of the wall the other day. He was he was using his those little hoverboard things, but you can put your hands on the or your forearms on the front and you can slither around the house like a snake. So he does that, and he's been practicing doing it, and you have to really be careful about how much balance or how much pressure you put forward because you'll take off. And he kind of took off a little hard, so he ran into the corner by the wall. And he said he turned his head and it still kind of like grazed him really good. And I heard the bang, and I was in the laundry room, and I come running out, and I'm like, what? I was like, what fell? And he goes, that was the wall in my head. And I said, oh my God, are you okay? He goes, never better. And he just kept going. And I checked the wall to make sure he didn't dent the wall with his big head. But, he's still going to be a boy. He's still going to be rough and jump on things and climb things. But I worry about him, like getting hurt and stuff like that. And I don't know. I'm not trying to bitch and complain. I just wish that there would have been some progress. You know what I mean? Like, and that was just kind of sad to see. And I don't know. But I'm not going to let no girl hit my kid. I'm not going to let no girl hit my kid. I'm not going to let anybody hit my kid. But especially like punching him like dead in his freaking spine. Amen. I'm that mom to parents, need to start doing better, even myself. They're everything, so we can always improve. I mean, honestly, like I know that it's hard because you can be a great parent and sometimes your kids just don't represent what you're teaching them in the correct way. And I get that. I get kids will be kids. I understand that or whatever. My thing is about it, and this is what I asked him. I said, was this girl just trying to be funny maybe and just kind of like gave you a little shove and then tried to pretend like, oh, we don't know who did it? And he goes, no, mom, she straight up punched the shit out of me in my back. And he turned around and he goes, why'd you do that? And she goes, I don't know. And I said, did you say anything? Did you do anything? He goes, no, because she hits everybody. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's got to keep her hands to her fucking self problem. Okay. you know, okay. So, um, does he enjoy swimming? My mom has scoliosis and being in the water seemed to relieve her a bit. Yes, he loves to swim. Ever since he was little, I used to call him my little fish or my little shark or my little minnow. And Mason would be in the pool for hours and hours and hours. You could not get Mason out of the pool at all. He's always loved to swim. He's my little fishy. Hey Deborah, how are y'all? Let me meet that bully's mom. I'd be on it quick. Oh, I know. That's what I was just saying. It really makes me want to have to go beat her mom's ass. But it's just like it's really sad because there is a part of me that thinks to myself that like realistically, like I grew up in very like broken homes, and I was very mean when I was young, but I normally wasn't mean unless I was provoked. And I mean that's just still how I am. I'm very nice, but I can be very mean unless I'm provoked. And so it just kind of makes me think like maybe her home environment might not be good or something like that. But I don't know. I would assume that she knows better right from wrong. You know what I mean? Like, don't put your hands on other people. But I also kind of feel like sometimes when people act like that and they assert dominance and want to be violent with everyone around them, it makes me think that like someone just hasn't punched her card yet. You know what I mean? Because I think that if she hits the wrong person, someone's gonna come back and clock her, and she ain't gonna like that. She might calm the fuck down. So I'm not condoning violence against kids. I'm just saying, like, there's a multitude of reasons of why and how kids act the way that they do, but no one needs to put their hands on nobody. Period. Why does the candle beside you look like the bat's on fire? Oh, it's just like the light that comes off of it. It's a fake candle, girl. It's fake as hell. This candle, fake as hell. Oh, I hit my thing. And it just has like the little, oh wait, it has like the little thing that goes back and forth. This candle's fake as hell. It's cool though, isn't it? So that makes it with all like the light that goes off behind it. You can tell that's how much light it gives off, like a real candle, girl. But my ass ain't trying to catch on fire. I've been very, very, very careful since Nick and Dustin and Jen had that house fire. I've been extra, extra, extra careful because that shit scared the fuck out of me. So that has been my day. So Mason's back isn't getting any better, but technically it's not getting worse. So I don't want to complain too much. Girl, I'm dealing with the same thing right now. Let this little girl do it all last year and finally destroyed her class. Damn. I know. You know what? Honestly, like where I live, it's more like country people. And most of the time, those kids are very, very, very respectful for the most part because their parents are old school. You know what I mean? Like they'll their kid, like they don't give a fuck, That's how I was raised. Like my mom, listen, my mom was a small little Mexican lady. Oh man, if I just even looked at my mom wrong, she'd be like, my mom would beat my ass. But I knew not to try that lady. I knew not to fucking try her. I knew better. And honestly, like it just really depends on how you raise your kids. Um, oh, the chancla to my mom, would smack my ass, and the next month, I'll tell you what, my mom could hit you with a flip flop from 30 yards. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what. That needs to be a fucking Olympic sport. Mexican women throwing their fucking flip flops or their shoes at their kids from like 30 yards. Boom. Like fucking throwing missiles. I'm telling you, my mom would fucking throw a fucking cannon from 40 yards and she'll drop you on your ass. I'm telling you, it needs to be an Olympic sport. Um, Mexican flip flop throwing. I'm telling you. It seems that her parents need to know what she's doing, otherwise she will continue to do it. Exactly. Yeah. No, I agree. I'm gonna go talk to the staff at his school. His school is very, 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 very good school. They really care about the kids there. They love the kids. They do all sorts of like fun things, activities. They have an open house that's going to be happening in a couple days, and they have like food trucks coming, and they give the kids like they have all these games and stuff set up for the kids. Um, they do movie nights outside with like a big screen, like inflatable thing. They always do all sorts of like events to be, fun with kids and stuff like that, and to get families involved and everything. And honestly, it's a really good school. You can tell that they care about the kids. You can tell that they have good relationships with the kids because like when you pick up the kids or drop off the kids, especially in the car loop, you see how everyone's like interacting. And there's teachers out there where kids just go running to them in the morning and they give them a hug, like, oh my God, good morning, blah, blah, blah. The way that they interact with the parents in the cars, like, oh my God, hey. And like, even like the same way with me, like, I was brand new last year with Mason at the school, and they were all so very kind to me. Um, I mean, honestly, it's a great school. The police officer that works there, he is always at the school 24/7. The cop car's right out front. You can't miss it. There's a lot of security at that school. Um they take a lot of safety measures with the kids. What else? I mean, even like the police officer, like in the morning and stuff like that, he's always giving the kids high fives, and he knows Mason's name. He's like uh he told Mason the other day when Mason was getting out of the car, he's like, Mason, oh my God, you just got a haircut. It looks great. And Mason's like, yeah, my mom styled it. And he goes, looks fantastic. I love it. I mean, he notices little things about the kids, and I mean, he's not older, but he's a little older. I would say he's in his 50s, but he's sharp for being in his 50s. I was like, Daddy, hello, Daddy. No, I'm just kidding. but but no, so I mean, like, he's really, really, really into the kids, and the kids feel great with him being there. I mean, I've seen him, because I follow the school page on my Facebook, and they're always taking pictures of the kids doing fun things in the classroom. And the cop always, like, for spirit weeks and stuff like that, they have all these like little dress up things and stuff like that, and crazy hat day and crazy hair day and funky socks day and stuff like that. So since he does that, he can't really be out of uniform because he's in uniform, right? But he always makes these like funny hats, or these like funny like little ears, or these funny like bandanas, and he'll, like, I don't know what he does, but he like glues stuff all around it and stuff, and he had like pom poms. One time it looked like he made a fucking solar system. Like, he took a hat and he attached a ring on it, and then like another thing, and then he had all these little planets coming off of it, and he was spinning it. I mean, he's so creative and fun and good with the kids. I mean, he really is. And you can see like the teachers and stuff like that. Like, they like dress up, and they'll have like they did, like, last year, it was so funny. Last year they did the bestie shirts, where you got together with another teacher, and you took two white shirts, right? So I would wear a white shirt, and then my bestie would wear a white shirt, and us two mushed together had to make one big design, right? So it's half the design was on one shirt and half the design was on the other. And they were the funniest, best shirts ever. Like, it was freaking hilarious. And they were all on the school Facebook group. And they did that. And then they had a door decorating contest for Christmas. Like, each grade level had like a door decorating contest. And it's fun. It's like, it's funny is that, like, when I lived in Orlando, Mason's school that he went to was a really good school. It was an A-rated school. It's a great school. This one is an A-rated school as well. But it was kind of stuffy. It was stuffy. Like, they didn't have artwork around the school. It was more like very modern. It was very cold. And it was funny. And even Mason, like, walking around this campus and stuff like that, like the meet the teachers, the open house events, all the kind of stuff that they do. And it's like it has the joy of elementary school, It has that kid fun, good environment, like, just great, great, great environment. And um it's just so freaking cool. It's so freaking cool. And I am happy that he goes to that school, and I'm not going to let like a rotten apple spoil it for the bunch. You know what I mean? It is. It's super fun, Kathy. It's super fun. It really is. Honestly, like I love his school. I mean, I had to go there today to pick him up early to take him to his spine doctor. And the lady at the front office, she is the nicest lady. She's always smiling. She always seems happy, and she's just super freaking cool. Like super freaking cool. And I'm just so happy he's there. Does Mason's teachers know what you do? No, I don't tell anybody what I do. I don't tell anybody what I do. If anyone ever asks me like what I do, I just tell them that I make content online. That's all I tell them. Teachers like that are the ones you never forget and always make it worth it. Oh, a million percent. A million percent. I actually need to ask his school. Mason was in a Bible study group that met after school on like Mondays, and he wants to know if they're going to do that again because he really, really, really wants to be in Bible study club. I'm not laughing at religion. He's just so sweet. I just think it's so funny. Um, Funny, cute, not funny, haha. But so I need to call his school tomorrow too. So I have a lot of calls to make tomorrow, like a lot of calls, quite a bit, quite a bit. So anyway, okay. All right. I've been rambling for a half an hour about Mason and my day and stuff like that. Oh girl, I'm a product of the Florida public school system, LMAO. I mean, I am too, technically. Um, can't stand stuffy schools. No, me neither. Like his school is like not stuffy at all. I loved having lunch with my daughter at school. Are you able to have lunch with Mason? If I wanted to have lunch with, not if I wanted to, if Mason would allow me to have lunch with him, I'm pretty sure that I could. I did ask him one time if he would want me to, and he said yes and no, and that he would think about it because he's at that age. Like he's almost 11 now. Um, he wants his mommy less and less and less. I'm not mommy anymore. Now I'm just mom. And he's getting to be kind of like at that age. But that's my buddy. Trust and believe that Mason and I, that's my friend. That's my best friend. And he goes anywhere and everywhere with that I want him to. He's a gentleman. He always holds the door for myself and for strangers. He's a really, really, really good kid. He's just a really, really good kid. And I'm extremely, extremely blessed to have such a good child like him. And I I just I just want to protect him, and that's why it upsets me that, his spine hasn't gotten any better because like I said, I want to protect him. So, okay, anyway, so now that I've vented, thank you for letting me vent and being there for me and giving me words of encouragement and trying to tell me not to go to jail. Teachers like that. Oh, I already read that. Yeah. Because I don't want to go to jail. So, but okay, so I wanted to do some readings tonight. Um, I don't know what exactly I want to do. Um, I thought about doing this. I thought about I thought about letting you guys do questions, but giving you an option between doing one question or two questions. It's going to be $10 a piece. You can ask me one question or two questions, and I'm going to pull cards. Please let them be like yes or no situational type questions. For example, Vanessa, should I take this new job opportunity? Okay. Should I make this career change? Should I uh Should I move to another state? Like stuff like that, like questions. So they're going to be $10 a piece. Please don't ask me more than two. And I need you to post your questions in the description of your payment. Okay. I'm going to put the payment options out there for you. There we go. They are on the YouTube side now. Let me get them out here for you guys on the Facebook side. Okay. And copy it. Paste it. Bam. Shazam. Okay. I hope he starts feeling better. My son has been sick, so I'm praying he wakes up tomorrow and feels better. Oh no, does he have COVID or something like that? I hate when kids are sick or hurt, so I'm sending you lots of love and prayers. Thank you, Daphne. I appreciate it. I mean, he's not hurt technically, but it's hard. It is hard. It is hard because you want to protect your kid. You want to make everything better, and it's hard when you can't. It's frustrating, I guess, to say. Okay. So make sure that you guys, when you guys send in your payment, just make sure that you guys put your question in the payment description. Okay. I think that I'm going to pull a couple cards for myself. I haven't done that in a while. Can I just say you have such a calming energy about you? I've been having a really rough couple of weeks, and it's been really cozy watching. So thank you. Thank you, Bees Knees. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, it's going to be $10 a question. No more than 2 questions. And please don't ask me anything medical or mediumship. Mediumship is communicating with the dead. And I'm more than happy to do that, but I do that only during private readings. Hope Mr. Mason feels better soon. I do too. I hope that the whole process of him getting a prosthetic, it's considered a prosthetic, but getting a brace and everything like that isn't like a 6-month process, because honestly, waiting like almost 3 months, it was right under 3 months to just have the appointment with the pediatric spine specialist / surgeon was not a small wait. So I don't know. But I'm trying to look on the bright side that the one thing that my son's father at least does have is medical insurance, and that's only because he's forced to have it, and they take it out of his check, and he already had it because he's not doing anything special. I'm the one that picked the plan. But so the one thing that he does is maintain insurance, and it is federal employee insurance because he works for the federal government. Still child support. And that's a whole nother story. Don't even get me started. So that's the one thing that he does do is, well, he doesn't do it, but that's the one thing at least, is that he has impeccable health insurance. I do have to pay co-pays every time I take him to a doctor or take him somewhere. So it's $40, $40, $40, $40, $40. And it's just frustrating because my ex-husband is supposed to pay half of that, but he doesn't even pay child support. So, he ain't going to pay for that. And it's hard being a fucking single mom. Like, it's not fucking easy. And it's just increasingly frustrating. It's just increasingly frustrating. Did your ex like that you were a medium? My ex-husband, it's like he knew that I had gifts, but then at the same time, he didn't believe me. $40 is a lot of a copay, but it's not because Mason has to go to specialists. So if it was just a regular doctor, like his regular pediatrician, it would be $25. But it's $40 because every time he goes, it's a specialist. So it's just different that way because of the type of doctor he is seeing. You have one of the hardest jobs as a single mother, as a single mom. I really have so much respect for single mothers. You guys are superheroes to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My mom was a single mom, and my mom worked really hard to take care of me and my brother. My father was not around. Well, he was around, but he was not helpful. He was definitely an abusive alcoholic. So I watched my mom, and I think that that's where I get a lot of my strength from. And I just try to think about the positive. That's what I'm saying. Like, at least has really good medical insurance. I don't have to pay for the brace out of pocket. I'm fortunate enough to live in a place where I can provide him good health care. I don't live in like a third world country where I have to walk 6 miles to get my child cough medicine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to say that, like, it I don't want to put it out there, but we have it better than a lot of other people do, like other situations, especially like, people in third world countries that, like I'm saying, that can't even get cough medicine and stuff. Or they don't, or people that don't have health insurance and stuff like that. So I try to be positive about it. But it's just frustrating though, because I just wish that there would have been some correction in his spine and the scoliosis would have gotten a little bit better, but it has not gotten better. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, so just to recap, when you guys are asking your $10 questions, I am going to pull tarot cards with your questions. So I want to give you guys detailed answers about what's going on. So I'm probably going to use either this deck right here, which is my energy deck. I love this energy deck. Or I'm going to use my wisdom deck, which is right here, my wisdom deck. And then whoever asks questions tonight, I'm going to pull a bonus card for you guys. I'm going to pull a bonus card. And I'm going to pull from my geisha deck. I'm going to pull a bonus card for every person that purchases questions tonight. I'm going to pull a bonus card. And I'm also going to pull a couple cards from my geisha deck for someone that is sharing my live. So please make sure that you guys are liking and sharing. And when you guys like and share, please comment that you liked and shared, because I will know that you liked and shared that way. So when you guys share, please try to share publicly, okay? Okay, I like that. Okay, so make sure that you guys are getting your shares in, because like I said, I am going to be pulling a couple geisha cards for someone that shares my live. So when you guys share, please let me know that you liked and shared. I'm surprised that your ex working for federal government doesn't pay his child support. Well, me too. Because not only does he not pay child support, he is on the hook for about a third of the amount of child support that he should be paying based on his income, but he completely lied about his income. Yep, just fucking lied. Just lied. Outright fucking lied. Yeah, don't even get me started. He lied. And he's not being cooperative with allowing it to come out of his paycheck because he doesn't want to pay it. Doesn't want to pay the pennies that he's ordered to pay now. And yeah, yeah. So he's not cooperating. But I don't have the extra money to continue to have my attorney press the issue with him, and the state of Florida will not do anything until he's consistently like 9 months behind in payments. So if he even gives me $1 from when we started, from 9 months, he will not be held in contempt of court per Florida. So if he just gives me a fucking dollar, he'll still get away with it. Yeah. So since I don't have the funds to continue to hire an attorney to go in front of a judge to get him sanctioned, I don't have anything to stand on. So yeah. Yeah. I need to still make that YouTube video. I would like to publicly shame him. I would like to publicly shame him. But when he does his taxes, does it go to you? Hell no. Hell no. Do you know how much money he's giving me for Mason since we split up? Nothing. Nothing. One day he will need $1 so bad he's going to beg for it. Well, I hope so. I hope so. I sure as shit hope so. But that's my soon to be ex-husband that literally just had a baby with someone else last week. So I'm sure that he's taking care of that kid, but not taking care of ours, obviously. I believe in karma, but honestly, I don't believe in karma. I'm so fucking sick of waiting for karma. And then I just don't even get to watch it happen. I'm just supposed to trust that it's happening. No, I would like to be karma. Hello, my name is Karma. I'm ready to get you. You know what I mean? Like, that needs to be a job. That needs to be a job. We need to be able to hire like karma agencies. You know what I mean? Like karma people. You know what I mean? So we know that people are getting their karma. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be patient. Yeah, I don't want instant karma. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. I just want him to do the right thing and pay his child support, and I want it to be based off of his true income, not the quarter of the income that he claims to make. What kind of readings cards are we doing tonight, and what's the price, please? Okay. The payment methods are posted in the pinned comments. There's PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. We are doing $10 questions. They can be any question you want, just nothing medical and nothing mediumship. You can ask me one question or you can ask me two questions. If you send me $10, send me one question. If you send me $20, send me two questions. Put your questions in the payment description, and everyone's questions I'm going to answer with cards. Everyone's questions are going to be answered with cards. Oh, that hit my boobie. We're going to answer them with cards, okay? And then also, everyone that purchases tonight is going to get a card pulled from the Geisha deck. And as always, I'm going to start with my PayPal list. A lot of people ask me what I go to first, and it's always my PayPal list. It will more than likely always be my PayPal list. It is easier for me to get the PayPal out of the way because I have to constantly refresh the page. Hey, Kathy. It can be yes or no questions. It can be like situational type questions. You can ask me about a coworker. You can ask me about a relationship. You can ask me about a career decision, a personal choice thing, whatever you guys need to ask me about. Just nothing medical and nothing mediumship. Mediumship is communicating with the dead, which I'm more than happy to do for you, but I do that during private readings only, just because I need to be able to open up, that part, or like put my fences down, and I don't want a whole bunch of people flooding in, because if I do that with everyone that's live, I won't know who's here for who. So it's very, very, very difficult. There could be 100 people standing in front of me or 50 people standing in front of me, and I'd be like, you down in front. No, you. No, the one to your left. Yeah, to your left. Not my left, your left. You know what I mean? Like, it would be very, very, very difficult to communicate. So, okay. And then also, too, someone needs to start sharing, especially on the Facebook side. Tell me that you shared. Tell me that you shared because I am wanting to make sure that I pull you guys a card. Oh, oh. Also, we are doing I know this is so much information. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Michelle. I know this is a lot of information. Please remind me in a few minutes to talk about it again. But we are doing a waffle. A waffle. Replace the W with an R. Okay, we are doing a waffle. And it is $2 an entry. For every entry that you make, I'm going to write everyone's name down. I have a whole bunch of names on my list already. It is $2 per entry. Okay. And we are going to do whoever wins the waffle is going to win a private reading with me. If you guys want to enter into the waffle, send your shmonies to the payments listed, and just put in the description, put waffle, and it is $2 an entry, and I'll add your name here, and then in a couple weeks we'll pick a name, and you guys will be entered to win the waffle. I love waffles too. I love syrup. I think that's my problem, is I really just like the syrup. Well, I like the butter. Oh, savory butter. I'm a French toast and pancakes girl though too. Your question, Paris, goes in the description of the payment. So if you have one question, you're going to send $10. If you have two questions, you're going to send $20. And we are going to answer your questions with one of these two boxes of cards. These are just two of my favorites, my go-to decks. I like these the most. Just don't tell the other ones. Wait, how do you get in contact with us if we win? I'm going to pull your name live. I'm going to pull the names out of a bowl here live. And I'll put I'll put in the description, polling for the waffle, blah, 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 blah. The winner is ... So you'll have to be paying attention. You have to be paying attention. I'll if that person doesn't get in contact with me, I'll keep calling their name out. So no worries. I will make sure that they find me somehow. The reading will not expire. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be like, you have 24 hours. I'm not. No, I'm not like that. Okay. And then so everyone tonight that is getting questions from me, I'm going to pull an extra card or two from the tarot deck here, just whatever comes up about you. That's what we're going to tell you about yourself. Okay. LOL. Okay, I had to make sure. Yeah, no problem. So if you want to get in the waffle, you send, say for example, you want 2 entries, right? So you're going to send 4 doll hairs to one of the payment methods, and then in the payment description you would just put waffle. Okay? $2 an entry. May the odds forever be in your favor. So there's been some people that have been talking that ish about the waffle. And Arlette says that she's going to win. And then Ali Hadrina last night was talking that smack too, saying that she's going to win. So we'll see. We'll see. Arlette, though, says that she was claiming, and she was the first person to claim, that she is going to win the waffle. So we shall see. We shall see. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing. I appreciate it so much. I'm going to let you guys, especially on the Facebook side, please share, hit the like buttons. You guys can tag your friends in the comments. If you're like, oh, my main bitch Stacy, I know she'll love this kind of content, blah, 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 blah. Tag her in a comment. Tag her in a comment. Do you guys ever see the TikTok where they like take like the dog's ears and stuff, and it's like, and I can put it in a bun, and they put like their hair like in a tie. You hate Stacy? Well, whoever. It could be Charlene. It could be Candy. It could be Jasmine. Whoever. It don't matter. It could be your mama. It could be your cousin. It could be anybody you want. It could be anybody. Okay. All right. Let's start with some questions. Let's see. Let's see. Why do you hate Stacy, Gonzo? What did Stacy do to you? What did Stacy do to you? Oh, Kathy, I got your waffle entry. Oh, my pen fell. Hold on. Okay. I got Kathy's waffle entry. Kathy might win. Kathy might win the waffle. Kathy might win the waffle. Okay. And it's not going to be rigged. It's not going to be rigged. All the names are going to be in the bowl. And trust and believe it's on the honor system. But don't worry. It's not going to be rigged or nothing like that. Okay. The first person we're going to do a question for is going to be Vivian A. Vivian A. Okay, let me read your question real quick. Okay, Vivian, I got your question, girl. Okay, Patricia, I'll get to you, babe. I'll get to you. And then in the meantime, if you guys want to get your shares in, there's only 4 shares. There's 15 of you guys here and only 4 shares. I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. If I don't at least get like 10 shares, y'all. If I don't at least get like 10 shares, I'm going to cry all night. I'm not going to sleep well. I'm going to cry myself to sleep. And then I'm going to toss and turn. You guys can share my live not only on your personal pages, but you can share in public groups. You can do all sorts of things. You can tag your friends, wherever you can share. Please share. Oh, almost dropped all my cards. Oh, we got 5 shares. We're 5 shares away from making sure that I don't cry myself to sleep tonight. Good Lord, I'll share 10 times. Yes, please make sure I don't cry myself to sleep tonight. I'm going to have a rough day. I've already had a rough day. I've had a rough day, damn it. Okay. Let me open up these cards because these ones I'm going to do your reading for. Just so you guys know, please, if you are sending in for the waffle and questions, if you already combined it, that's okay. But if you could try to have it separate, just so I can make sure I stay, organized, that would be preferable. But if you already put it together, no big deal. No big deal. No big deal. LOL, I thought I was the only one commenting. It just wasn't working. Yeah, you have to make sure you have it on all chat. I kind of feel like I don't see all my comments sometimes. It's weird. But I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. And then, guys, please make sure you're getting your questions in. If you want to do questions tonight, get your questions in. Okay. You guys on my YouTube side can share somewhere too. I don't know where, but if you guys share, please make sure you're at least liking and all that kind of good stuff. It's 2 doll hairs per waffle entry. Absolutely. It's 2 doll hairs per waffle entry through the door. 2 doll hairs. Just 2. Okay. And the waffle. Can make it like really obvious. 2 doll hairs. Okay. All right, Vivian A. Let's see what we got going on here about your home renovations. Okay, Vivian, where you at, girl? There you are. You're on my YouTube side. Okay, Vivian. So you have a card of innovation here. You have a card of fulfillment here. So I can see that you're really wanting to make these changes, and you probably have been for a while. Okay. I feel like, because you have the summertime card here. So I feel like that you have had, like, you've had the opportunity to take care of some things, and maybe finish things out. But I feel like you guys just either got stuck, or you got to another project, or you just maybe got a little lazy, or maybe you were just like, ugh, I'm over this. It's just too much. I I bit off more than I can chew doing this on my own. Like, it's just a little much. Maybe I'll just paint the cabinets. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like there's like a little bit of lackluster. But I can see, again, you have another card here that really makes me feel like you're really pumped to do it. So I want to give you a green light, but I'm going to give you a realistic green light. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's my realistic green light. Now, you do have this death card. So the death card here is closing. Thank you, Michelle, so much. Now, we got 7 shares. We got 7. We need 3 more shares to make sure that I don't cry myself to sleep tonight. 3 more shares. 3. Okay. I am seeing that you have the death card here. So that's putting something behind you and having a new beginning. So that's good. That's good. But Vivian, but, my big butt, my fat ass. No, just kidding. Okay. When you have the projects that you're wanting to do, I want you to do a couple things. I want you to make a list from priority, not desire, not want, priority from most important to the least important. Okay. Most important to least important. And then I want you to make sure that you take a budget and you stick to it. And then also, you have 2 cards here. This card for me is you making sure that you finish the projects that you start. Okay. This one is talking about doing projects at a slower pace. So with that list of priority from need to want, I want you to also have an idea of what it's going to cost. Getting estimates for things are free. Get plenty of estimates from different companies. If you're doing it yourself, shop some materials, do DIY, do it yourself, figure it out, watch a YouTube video, watch a few tutorials. I want you to do it with staying in a budget, and I want you to do it where you're not going to break the bank, where you can save yourself some money doing it. And then I think that you'll be okay. I think it'll go your way. But you just got to be careful about it, okay? You know how, like, when you're planning a wedding or something like that, and you're like, yeah, my budget's like $10,000, and then by the end of their wedding, they've spent like 35 grand for one night. Hi, Yvette, how are you doing? And it's like, oh my God, I blew the budget. Girl, don't blow the budget, girl. Don't blow the budget now. Okay, and your card is going to be, bitch, we can't make this shit up. We can't make this shit up, bitch. I'm ADHD as fuck. I will try. Yeah, see, I get it. I see it bouncing around, bing, 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 and you can't do that. Okay, now, bitch, look what card we just pulled for you. I'm going to show the people on Facebook first, because they got 13 shares. Look what that card says. What was I just talking about? What was I just talking? I'm showing them first because they got 13 shares for me. So I'm showing them first. Look, what was I just talking about? Okay, Vivian, you ready? You ready? You ready? You don't look ready. Are you sitting down? I feel like you're laying down. Okay, I'm just kidding. But look, what does that say? What does that say? It says priorities, priorities, priorities first. Okay, priorities first. Share to some groups. Thank you so much, Daphne. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Daphne, for your hard work and your committed service, I'm going to reward you. Okay, so let's pull a couple cards. A couple cards for Daphne. Daphne, you got fulfillment. So I feel like you got some fulfillment coming your way. And you got clear your energy. So if you've been like holding on to anything, it's time to just, what the hell? Oh, that was my laptop. Oh, Yvette sent me 200 stars. Thank you so much. I was like, what the hell? I never heard that before on my laptop. Thank you guys for the stars. Thank you. And then, Daphne, this goes without being said, but you have a wholesome heart, and you also have some blessings and good luck coming your way. So thank you so much for the shares. Now, hey, listen, I will pick someone else at random if you guys can get me to 20 shares. I'll pick someone else. I'll pick another person. We'll just pull a couple cards for them too. Sharing is caring. Okay. All right, Vivian, now you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Now, I don't want you messaging me saying, girl, I blew the budget. I don't want you messaging me telling me you blew this budget now, okay? I want you to make sure that you're being smart about the budget. The budget. Okay. Kathy, you're next. Kathy. My friend Cora find buy a new home by the holidays. Okay. All right, Kathy. Let's see, Kathy. Let's see what we got going on. Kathy, how's your checkups been going on? I've been wanting to ask you about an update, but I didn't want to like pester you about it. But I've been seeing that you've had some appointments again on the Facebook. How many shares we had on YouTube? I don't know, but you know what? A little birdie told me is if you click the share button and you hit the copy link button, it makes YouTube think that you're sharing. It's tricking the algorithm. It's tricking. It's tricky. Okay. Let's see about your friend's home. Okay, so I think that because this is moving on right here, and this is a card of rebirth. So again, that's moving on, closing one chapter, opening up another one. But I don't know if I feel like the realtor, if she has one now or the one she's going to pick, I feel like if she hasn't done it yet, that she needs to be very careful with the realtor that she picks to represent her and her home, because it's going to be a very, very, very big choice of responsibility. And it doesn't need to be some sort of like family friend or someone's daughter-in-law, something like that. Because I feel like she is going to have an issue with them if she hasn't picked one yet and already. So I would just take it as a little bit of a warning, but I think that she'll get past it. Because this is a card of healing, and this card, when you heal, you put things behind you, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, she has a card of stability here. Honestly, I feel okay about it. I would just say that she needs to really be careful with who she chooses to have represent herself and her home. But I think she'll be okay. So if she hasn't picked, I don't think you guys heard that. If she has not picked a realtor just yet, tell her to be very careful and be very choosy with picking her realtor. Okay. If she already has one, maybe ask her, like, how's it going? How long have you been using this realtor? Have you had any bites yet? And stuff like that. Okay. I think the realtor is really going to be the key to everything. Carmen, are you open? Um, do you mean am I still taking questions? Am I open? I don't know what you mean. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That realtor, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, is she gonna find one? Is she gonna find one though too? I think so. I think it's going to be perfectly fine. I don't feel the best about the realtor. Oh, she has a new one now? Good. Good. I don't feel the best about the realtors. And you know what's really funny to me? It's like if I was a realtor, I would be busting hump, busting hump to get people's houses sold and to get them in new places. I would be busting hump. Okay, let's pull a couple cards. We should always be careful and mindful with homes. It's your piece. Yes, for real. For real. For real. Okay, Kathy, let's do a card for you. Kathy, you have a card of, oops, capacity to love, but I really think that you need to practice a little bit more self-care and self-love. I think you have the capacity for others, just not for you all the time. So you got to start making you a priority as well. Okay. 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 Alrighty. Oh, we got 20 shares now. Holy shish kebab. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Who else other than Daphne? Who shared? Who shared away? Who shared like crazy? Hi, Temberly. How are you doing? Okay. Oh, I got signed back in already. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Okay. Currently working as a temp through an agency and don't want to work there. I find permanent full-time employment. That is hybrid remote. Okay. Mariana. I'm the third person to tell you that. Well, you got to start listening. Hey, Timberly. I hope you're doing good. Mariana, you're on my YouTube side. Nice. Nice. Okay. Mariana, let's see what we have for you. Okay. So this card talks about clear boundaries. And I feel like if you're wanting to get a job, let's back up a little bit. I know you don't like where you are, so I want you to, I know you have probably criteria that you're wanting to make. I would rather you lower that boundary wall slightly right now for you to get into a more permanent job that you like or that you can tolerate or deal with for right now. Okay. But in the long term, I want you to keep that passion for looking for where you want to be. Okay. I think by summertime of next year, you'll be in a position where you're happy. Okay. But I do think by wintertime, you're going to be in a different job. Just maybe not the one that's going to be forever, but it's a good right now. Okay. You do have you have a card of stability here. You do have a card of being in a good position here. So I'm good with that. I would I don't really think where you are right now there's a lot of respect for maybe not just you but like for the work environment and employees in general because this is a card of being respectful and it's just not sitting right with me too well. So I think that the answer to your question is get something else for right now, but don't stop looking for your long term. So you might have to bounce around just a hair. You really might, but I would rather you be in a better, healthier environment for sure. Okay, and your card is going to be the card of openness. Openness. So what was I just saying? To lower your a little bit and be open to just a job for right now. Okay, bet something better for right now. So you have to be open. That's what I was just saying. Just like lower the boundaries just a tiny bit, lower the criteria just a little hair, just a little smidge, so we can get you into something good. Okay, Daphne Cole. 30 shares now. I've shared multi times. Okay, Michelle, we'll pick a couple cards for you. Okay, Michelle, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Michelle got belonging. Michelle got drive. I think that you're an eager, busy bee. I hear busy bee in my head. And then you have a card of self reflection. What could you be doing better for you right now that you have control over? Things that you have control over. And then start to take care of those. Thank you for confirming or confirm the work environment. Oh yeah, I can feel it. 100%. And I don't think it's just you. I don't think it's just you. There are some people that are in charge that are just downright disrespectful. Disrespectful. Little mother effers. Okay. All right, Daphne, let's do your question. Am I crazy and not seeing the problem? Or do I need to do something different? Okay. Girl, what's that problem about? What'd you do? What did you do? Okay. Let's see. Y'all, you don't have to tell me. I'm just super nosy. That's why I ask. Okay. 32 shares now. Holy shish kebab. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Okay. So, Daphne, to answer your question, so okay, I think that you have valid points, but I think that the other side of the coin would also have valid points. You have a homecoming card here. So I think what you're doing is you're trying to make sense of it because it just seems crazy and outlandish. Like whatever this is, it just seems like it's like just like, am I missing something here? Like what's not connecting? So I think that this is more of like a reflection moment for you, right? So I know that you're trying to give it that effort, but you just can't get there. You're just not going to get there. It's not going to make sense to you. It's not going to be prosperous to you, which means it's not going to click. It's not going to be accepted, right? I don't think that you're crazy, but I think for argument's sake, if this is with you and someone else, you guys are going to have to figure out how to put it behind you. Like you're gonna have to have an agree to disagree moment, and you're gonna have to be the bigger person in this situation. I feel like too. So I don't know what the situation is, obviously, because you're asking me, but I kind of feel like, oh wait, I didn't do nothing, but I don't know. Sometimes we're blind and don't see what we are. Okay, I just feel like you're gonna have to be like the bigger person in a situation, and you're just gonna have to like put it past you and put it behind you. But I don't think anyone's bad or anyone did anything wrong. It doesn't feel malicious. It doesn't feel wrong. It doesn't feel bad. You know what I mean? But I don't think you're crazy either. But the fact that you're trying to be understanding and make sense of the situation, I think is the most important part. That means you're being open to other people's viewpoints and respecting other people's opinions and feelings and stuff. So I think you're perfectly fine. I think you're perfectly fine. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me redo my list because I know that there is more on here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just remembered something. Okay. I have to not forget. Okay, I won't say your. I'm glad I read that before I read your name. So I talked to. Okay, hold on, wait. I really got to concentrate reading this. Thanks. All of a sudden, stop talking to me really? Really? What kind of wussy is that? What in the world? Okay, this reading is for TRUC. What kind of wussy little dandelion is this guy? What in the world? Wow. I don't like him already. I don't know if you're on my YouTube side or my Facebook side, but I don't like him already. Vanessa, can you really quick see if you see some money coming my way? I do paid readings, so if you send money my way, I can see if there's money coming your way. Okay. 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 So TRUC, I don't know if it's supposed to be truck or just TRUC, but he ain't coming back, girl. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. Okay. Now, with him not being around is going to be a big favor to you because you have someone better coming in. And you're going to have this aha awakening moment when you meet this person. You're going to be like, oh, shit. Well, thank God this guy was out of the way. I don't like him. I don't know what kind of like baby wuss crap that is, but that's not it. That's not fucking it. That's not it. Okay? And you have grounding here. So that to me is like not being the opposite of being stable, and that situation is not stable. He needs to go, girl. He needs to go. He needs to capital G capital O. Go. Yep, cleansing, him going. And then you have a new sense of security because that's on you. So no, he needs to go. The hoe needs to go. Okay. And your card is going to be nurture. Nurture. Don't be nurturing that man. Nurture you, your desires, your needs, your wants. Nurture you, not him. What's his phone number? Can I publicly call him and shame him? Can we do public shaming? Yeah, I did a reading with you not too long ago. So if you see money coming my way, I can send some your way. I don't answer questions for free. I'm sorry. But I wish money comes everybody's way. Okay. Let's go. The next person. Okay, so I think that was everybody from my PayPal list. I want to make sure that I did not skip anyone because I do not want to skip anybody. And I think that's everyone that's on the PayPal list. Okay. Okay, let's go to some other lists now. Oh, we have another waffle entry. I found you. Patricia A. She says that none of these hoes got no chance against her waffle entry. Ain't no one got no chance against her. She didn't really say that. Patricia A is a very nice, kind lady. She's talking that shit over here. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so let me go. Where is the tab here? Come on, Vanessa, you can do this. I believe in you. Here it is. Okay, Kathy. Oh, Kathy, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. You know what I'm gonna do, Kathy? I'm going to take Mason to get Jeremiah's ice cream tomorrow with that. He has been asking, well, he asked me today, because we passed by a Jeremiah's, and he's like, oh my gosh, we haven't gone in there for so long, blah blah blah. So I will take him to get Jeremiah's ice cream sometime, maybe tomorrow or the next day, and I will do it just because you sent that. Thank you so much, and I'll let him know that that came from you. Okay. Okay, Michelle entered the ring with some strong. Thank you again, Kathy, so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Do you guys have Jeremiah's around you guys? Does anyone know what Jeremiah's is? It's like ice cream and like gelato, like mixed, and you get it like layered. It is so good. It sounds really weird, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, the cookie butter. Oh, I wonder if they have their pumpkin. I wonder if they have their pumpkin out right now. Holy shamoly. Holy shamoly. Okay. Michelle is coming out strong with the waffle entries. Michelle says not only will she win this waffle, she will take your man. She'll take your man. Don't mess with Michelle. Don't mess with Michelle. She will take your waffle and your man. Okay. Okay. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to be writing Michelle's name down. Michelle's coming out swinging. Okay. Michelle, let's do your questions. Where am I going to succeed? Okay. All right, Michelle, let's do your question. Not out here in Cali, you don't have Jeremiah's there. It that the best way I could explain it is it's like layered. It's like you do a soft serve of like either vanilla, chocolate, or like a chocolate vanilla swirl. And then you have layers of like ice in between. So you could do like a really popular one is doing chocolate and then peanut butter gelati or gelato, whatever you want to call it. And it's more of like an icy kind of texture. And so you're eating chocolate and peanut butter. Or they have, oh, one of my favorite flavors of gelati is cookie dough. They have fruity flavors. They have like pumpkin spice, and they have a mint chocolate. They have Oreo. They have black cherry. They have watermelon, vanilla, lemon. You can make an orange like creamsicle because they have like an orange, and then you do like vanilla. I mean, it is absolutely like heavenly. It is heavenly, and they let you sample anything and everything under the sun. They let you sample everything. They're like, yeah, we can sample it. Okay, so it is really, really, really good. So I highly suggest that everyone looks up if you have a Jeremiah's around you. It's Jeremiah's Italian Ice, I think. I know I always make everyone hungry every time I'm live. I always make everyone hungry. I don't mean to make everyone hungry. I just do. I make everyone hungry. Okay, let's answer your questions, Michelle. Let me make sure I remember here. I'm going to see. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have for you here, Michelle. Let's see what we got. What did everyone have for dinner? I started doing a cooking live on my Facebook side. I was making chicken fajitas, and then all of a sudden my Facebook live closed. And I was like, what the F did I do? And it just closed, so it looked like I just left everybody. I didn't. My Facebook just said, you know what, Vanessa? You're done. You're done here. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm done here. Well, alrighty. I guess so. They're like, ma'am, you're done, ma'am. And I was like, okay. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here for Michelle. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. All right. So, Michelle, you're very dedicated, very dedicated, very dedicated. I heard Facebook has been. I saw that LOL, but I did watch your friend Deborah. I watched Deborah and Veronica as well, girl. So don't no hard feelings. So I feel a lot of dedication here for you from Michelle. Um, so I can feel that you're trying. You're trying. So I want to say though that these next two cards is you have healing and you have clearance. So for me, I'm kind of reading this as you being your own worst enemy and you need to like lighten up on yourself. Because and you're asking too if you're going to succeed, and that makes me think that this is really even stronger than what it is because I just feel like you're not being fair to yourself, like in a way. And then you have this card here about working in the shadow and stuff like that. So, are you having some like negative thoughts, like about like if you're going to be successful and stuff? Because you have a homecoming card here. A homecoming card is a really positive card. I think Michelle, you might be a little bit of your own like dark kind of cloud in a way. Like maybe you could be manifesting negative if you're expecting it, or if you have like, like, oh man, I'm trying, but I don't know if I'm good enough, or like the second guessing and stuff. That's what it kind of feels like. No, we do not need to second guess. Okay, look, this is going to be really good for you. You have a grounding card here, so that's stability. You have like a winds of change, so that means, trying different things, seeing what works, being open. Okay, it's been rough. I can tell. There's changes that need to be made. There's changes that need, and even if you don't know what they are right now, that's perfectly fine. But this is the wind of change card, so that means like, okay, well, this isn't working, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try this out, right? But I think a lot of this has to do with your mindset because you have this negativity card right here, and I think you're being a dick to yourself. I don't want you to do that. Yeah, you have, look, girl, you have security, you have cleansing here. This put that shit behind you. Because failing is not failing. Failing is learning. Failing, it gives you every time you fail, you're given an opportunity to fucking try again. You're given an opportunity to try one more time. And I think that that's the most important part about all this. That's what failure is. Failure is an opportunity to try again. Failure is an opportunity to do something different. Okay. Failure is not a failure. Failure is teaching. And you have here that you're going to put cycles behind you. Okay. So it's closing of one chapter, opening of another one. So put that rough shit behind you. Okay. Change your mindset. Try to be a little bit more positive. You got a homecoming card. This is good. All your cards are good. You got to be nicer to you, Michelle. Listen, if you're not nicer to you, I'm gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to fight your not so nice person. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to beat you up. Okay. And let's see what we have for card for you. Let's pick a couple cards for you, Michelle. Let's see what else we have for you here. Okay, where do I want to start? One more. Okay. Michelle. Okay, you are on a quest and a journey of learning. Quest. Okay, let's see what else we have here. And then, well, what were we just talking about? Capacity to love. Love you. Be positive and think about you. Stop being so damn hard on yourself. We all have to stop doing that. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I'm so fucking mean to myself while I preach about other people not being mean to themselves. And I'm sure that you guys would say the same thing to me, like, Vanessa, bitch, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? And I'm like, because I hate me. Okay. Belonging. You belong where you are. You belong with what you're doing. Okay. You're on the right path. You belong in that path. Be nice to yourself. Makes total sense. I've been trying different things. Yes. You just have to try to see what works for you, to get in the right groove, to get, just get your shit together, you know? But you're getting there. As long as you're chipping away and making a little bit of progress, a small dent, that's all that really matters. That's progress is still progress. Whether it's an inch or a mile, progress will always be progress. And I think that you should be proud of yourself for how far you've come. And I think that you should remember that too, because I feel like it's been a long time. Like it's been a lot. So I think that you should really think about where you were then versus where you are now. Okay? Okay? Okay. And that concludes the readings for tonight. Um thank you guys for allowing me to vent about the stuff with Mason because I just want it to be better. I just want to prolong him having to have surgery as long as I possibly can. I want him to be comfortable. I don't want him to have any pain. I want him to be comfortable in his brace. You know, he has to sleep in it and now he has to wear it more throughout the day. I'm worried about him wearing it to school, not only because I don't want him to be made fun of. Kids can be very cruel, and I don't want that for him. But I want to at least allow him the break of not having to wear it in school though too, because he's not in school super, super, super long. School starts at like 8:30. So he's in school from 8:30 to 2:30. You know, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2. Yeah. So he's in school 6 hours. Okay. Literally, it's like 6 hours. Okay. If he wears it while he's sleeping and he wears it while he's at home, I think him not wearing it at school and having a 6 hour break would be okay. All right. Um, so the doctor said she wants him to wear it as much as possible and at school if possible. But I don't think it's feasible because every day he has recess and 3 days out of the week he has an additional PE. So he's gonna get sweat. He's a sweaty boy. We live in Florida. It's fucking hot. That thing's gonna stink like hell. I mean, I mean, he wears deodorant. He's not a sweaty, smelly kid, but y'all know what I mean. You know, and that's gonna make it even more hot for him. He's gonna feel sticky with that thing on him. It's just, no. So I think him having a break from it while he's at school is perfectly fine. He can get home, have himself a little snizzack, and then he can put his brace on, sit at his computer, do his homework, sit at his desk, where his computer is, obviously, do his homework, read. He can lay in bed and read. So he can still be comfortable. The brace isn't horrible, but it's not that great either. And he's always been such a good um, sport about it. He's never once complained. He's never once given me shit about putting it on. I mean, and he's been wearing this since he's been like 5 or 6 years old. And I mean, honestly, I have the best freaking kid ever. I have the best kid. And I'm so thankful and grateful for him. And so when I was trying to get him to put it on the other day, and he's like, "Mom," he's like, he goes, "It is just too tight. It is just too tight." And I was like, "Really? It can't be that bad. Like we can at least get it on." And I was like, "Okay." So I had him show me his brace. When he got home, he put his brace on his own, and he was sitting at his computer chair and he was doing his homework and stuff. And I said, "Oh, you put your brace on," because I came and walked in the bedroom and I was checking on him. And he's like, "Yeah, I did." He goes, "But Mom, look, it's really not comfortable." So he turned around and he put it and he showed me, and I went, "Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Okay, you grew a little bit more than I thought you did." you know? And, he's at that age. I mean, he grew at least a good inch and a half over summer. Um, so he's at that age, where he's definitely sprouting. He's a preteen that is getting bigger. My little baby. My baby, my sweet little angel. um, so it's just hard. It's just hard. But Oh my god, do you guys want to see the most adorable picture ever? Like for real? Hold on, I'll show you. I think I have it right here in my closet. Let me see. Where is this most adorable picture ever created in the world? Where is this picture of the totes adorbs? Okay. I think it's one of these. Yep, it's in here. Okay. So one of my these are a lot of pictures of Mason when he was younger. But one of my favoritist pictures is this picture. When he was in pre-K, they did pre-K pictures and they put this little tuxedo on him. Look at that little handsome boy, like for real. Oh, I know he's mine and I'm biased, but is that not a little fucking handsome kid? Oh my god, look at that face. And you guys, you probably can't really tell, but he has like the bluest freaking eyes, and that was him in pre-K. It's my little baby. Y'all give me, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Listen, I'm not soft, but soft spot in my baby. Look at this little face. That was when he was 4. This is when he was 5. So you can tell the difference even between 4 and 5. So he was a little younger. This is his first pre-K picture. This is his graduation pre-K picture. But look at the little handsome little face. He always had a big head, though. I'm not gonna lie. He had a big ass head. But that is him when he was 4. My little angel. My little angel. My sweet little boy. These are all these same pictures. Oh, y'all. Oh, this is gonna kill me. This is gonna fucking kill me. This is gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. I have all these pictures of him from 2019 and stuff. Oh my god. I should put this on my keychain. There's keychain markers. Holy shit. Oh my god. And there's bookmarks. No. I'm gonna give Mason a bookmark of himself. He's gonna love it. He'll put it in his Bible. Oh my gosh. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to put this on my keychain, I'm telling you. This is going to go on my keys tonight. Oh my gosh, this is killing me. Oh, but y'all want to see a picture? I'm going to show y'all a picture. My son has the most beautiful blue eyes too. They grow up so fast. I know. Y'all, when I tell you, oh, this one kills me. This one kills me. So Mason had his pre-K graduation on my birthday when he graduated in 2017. I fucking bawled the whole entire time. I was like, and it was on my fucking birthday. So I'm just sitting there. I'm trying to hold it together, and I'm like, it was not cute. Look at this picture. This is his little graduation picture. Look at that handsome face. Look at that boy. Look at that handsome boy. Oh, I love it. I still have his cap and gown and his little sash and everything. Here's another picture of him. You know how when they're little and they're going, cheese? That's his little cheese face. That's his little cheese face. Oh, my little angel. My little angel. He just did picture day last week on Friday. We got his hair cut on Thursday. So yeah, fresh cut. But y'all, this is still like for real, my favorite. Like this is actually a fridge magnet of this picture. And I have one of these on my fridge. I think my ex-husband has one, unless he threw it away because he doesn't give a shit. But yeah, I have pictures of my sweet little prince all over because he's my angel sent from above. And he's my favoriteest person in the whole entire world. My sweet little boy. Y'all, I'm gonna put this little picture on my keychain for real. This is my little buddy. I'm gonna put that shit on my keychain. But anyway, so that's my little Maymay. I have so many pictures of him, guys. Like good pictures, like when he was a baby and stuff like that. And my ex-husband has them on his computer, and he never gave me a copy of them since we split, and he's supposed to. So hopefully I can send him like a thumb drive or something and ask him to like please send me those pictures. I don't have a lot of faith in him, but pretty much Mason's first few years of life I have on my ex-husband's computer. So we shall see. We shall see. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, let me go ahead and get off. I'm gonna take a couple sleeping gummies and hopefully get some sleep because your girl is tired AF. I did not sleep so well last night, but since you guys had 33 shares, I swear that I'm gonna sleep very well. All right, guys. Well, I love you all. I hope you guys sleep well. Have a good night. I know, be still my heart. He's my baby. But I hope you guys do well. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I don't know if I'm going to be live tomorrow or not, but maybe we shall see. We will find out. But I will see you guys all later. I love you guys all. Bye. Okay, guys. I'll say good night to you guys next. Thank you, Vivian. I hope you guys all have a good night. I'll try to go live tomorrow if I can, but I will see you guys soon, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye. See ya.